I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned. If this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice is coming good and clear. Please invite your friends. And as you see, we did not inform you in advance, and this is how we do it, you know. I'm sure if we tell people like a while ago that we will be live, more people will be here, but you know, people will come anyway. Before we start, you know, somebody just posted a comment, and you know, here we have a lot of hyena. You know the hyena? The hyena who prey, you know, I mean myself, I killed many hyena in my life, literally, not, you know, I'm not just saying, talking about a human, I'm talking hyena, the animal. I used to hunt them because I believe they are really very, very vicious, risky animals around a population of people. And here we have another hyena. Did you know Zanko saying, how are you, Digino? Peace for the world. Isn't it disgusting to see how dead white people are more worth than others? There are other wars waging, but no blonde, blue-eyed get killed, and therefore no one give a shit. You know, Dinjo. The question here, first of all, if you are trying to be a person who fights racism, I want to ask you the same question then. How come when the Tutsi and the Hutsi, whatever their name is, was killing each other, nobody in Africa care? And is it normal that people who care for their own ethnic group, it's normal, Arab care for the Arab? It's normal. We have Arab Council. It's called the Arab League. I don't know what they call it in English. The African, they have the same. The European, they have the same. I mean, people are so stupid, so dummy, so hyena. They try to spread hatred and division between people. You stupid idiot. Dead people are dead people anyway. If you already care for the black people, care for them before they die, not after they die. This is how some people are stupid and silly. And I don't like stupid people. Sorry if I offended you. I did not call you names. I just call you stupid. That's a good rank. If Christian Prince gave you the rank of a stupid, that means you are really good. So, you know, some people, they speak about racism and etc. But every single one of them is racist. There is racism everywhere. There's black racist, white racist, Asian racist. Actually, me, myself, once, I was going to rent an apartment or a place in Airbnb in the Philippines. They refused my application. I could not understand why. Honestly, I could not understand why. Then later, he accepted me, the owner. So I told him, why you refused me? You know, because he have to approve you. And then he accepted me. He said, I thought you are a Filipino. honest to God. He said to me, I thought you are a Filipino, and he is a Filipino. He refused to rent me because he thought I am a Filipino. But the guy I'm talking to is not a white person. He is a Filipino. So Filipino prefer to rent to a white person. You tell me why. So when you complain about racism, look at yourself in the mirror. And now I told him, what do you see? He did not dare to say anything. He said, like, yeah, he regret anyway, because after he saw me for real, he said, what the heck, this guy will destroy my house. You know? No problem, Dijno. I'm glad that you like donkeys. Actually, donkeys are very, very nice animals, and they never heard. Have you ever heard of a donkey waging war? Seriously. Have you ever heard of a donkeys waging wars in donkeys? So human being is worse than donkeys. They are very vicious, very criminals. They have no heart, and they are disgusting creatures. Donkeys are very, very nice, creatures. Actually, I remember once we went in a village in the mountains, and the villager there, he told us, listen, the mountains here all look the same, so you will get lost. So take the donkey with you. We said what the donkey would do. He said, when you are done, you want to go home, just release the donkey and follow him. We laughed. We laughed. And you believe it or not, the donkey, not only he took us home when we are done, he took us in a shortcut. So don't worry about the donkeys for now. I'm sorry if I offended you, my friend, but this is how I talk. You know me. Racism for sure exists, and this is part of many human culture. But people, they deny it. People, they claim that they don't have it, and we are not racist. If you go to the Middle East, you go to the Arab, you will see the most racist people ever. And Arab discriminate Arab too, because depend which kind of Arab you are. I mean, there's Arab, they are Arab by name. I mean, we occupy them, we make them say they are Arab. Like an Egyptian, he claimed to be an Arab, but he is not, he's an African. So if you go to work in Saudi Arabia, they treat him as not only fourth-class citizen, they treat him like he's the maid, he is the driver, he is etc. So they look down at them. But both, they claim to be Arab. If you are a person coming from Eritrea and you claim to be an Arab, good luck. So people who speak, especially Arab people, they speak too much about racism. Muslims, they speak about racism and they are anti-racism, when all the Quran, all Islam is based on racism. All right. Now, are you racist? Let us say if I am racist. I believe, like I defend one race, I have to admit. Those are the children of Adam and Eve. So if that is okay for you, it's okay. If it's not, who cares? I believe that we are, as a Christians, if we believe in God, believe in Jesus, then believe that all of us, we are the children of one man. So how you can discriminate your brother from the same father? Racism is an illness, is a sickness, is a stupidity, is a sign of weakness in the mind of a human being. And always people, they try to find a way to get support, and sometimes they do it in the wrong way. As an example, if I wanna, if I fight with somebody, he's from Africa, and I am not African, I say, hey, Arab, white Arab, the African are attacking us. Allahu Akbar Takbir. Then the Arab, they join me, because now we are under threat. All of us, they are attacking us, So racism was used through history of human being to gather support, to launch armies, because all of it is based on racism. The Russians are invading Ukraine. This is racism. There's a race, it's called Russian, and there is a race, it's called Ukrainian. Yes, both of them, they look the same, maybe. But it is two races fighting each other. So people, they deny it, but it's real. This is reality, especially in wartime. Let us see. So, you know, like, I don't want to talk too much about the war in Ukraine because we can do nothing about it. We cannot change it. We cannot fix it. We cannot stop it. We are just normal people who, let us say, I mean, we have no control of anything. We hate it. We don't want it. But I believe that those who lose today, they will win tomorrow. This is how history is, you know? This is how history is. Invader, always they lose. Doesn't matter who they are. Doesn't matter how big and they are massive, their army. A year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, this president goes, new government come, the country get weaker. The one who was invaded, he will be invader later. So, you know, I'm not really worried too much except about those poor people who lost their houses and etc. And by the way, I told you before that I asked my friends, the churches in Ukraine, to create an account in Patreon, and yesterday they start doing that because you know I asked them again and again to do it, and now they made an application to Patreon, and when they are approved, and maybe they will not be approved, you never know, because now there's a war in Ukraine, so they might say, oh, we don't trust you, we don't, etc. You never know. I hope they will approve them. As soon as they approve them, I will give you a link. And here, remember here, you are not supporting Russia, and you are not supporting Ukraine, and you are supporting people who need food, people who need shelter, people who, you know, families. This is a church. This is not an army. And they help everybody. Actually, most of the members of the church, there's ministers in this church, they are Russian, just to let you know. There's ministers in this church. They are Russian. Because many people, they think that you know, Russian really, they are attacking. I mean, the appearance, yes, but in reality, it's so different story. Anyway, so today we are going to talk about Islam, and you know, Islam is my favorite topic, and I think it's your favorite topic. Yeah, later, when if they gave me the link and they are approved in Patreon, I will give you. Remember, you are not donating to me. You will be donating to them. And I don't mind if you take a donation, you are giving it to me and you give it to them. Just to make it clear. So if you are hesitating because, oh, I'm giving you a donation, I cannot give donation to 2 people, will take my donation and give it to them. I will live, I will survive, and there is people who they are literally dying there. You know, when we say we ask Imam and nobody answer, that is not a fiction. That is, you know, the truth. And actually, I'm going to open my Skype. I did not open my Skype for a while. So if there is any Muhammadan, any Abdul, he think really that he is an Imam. In case you do not know what Imam mean, Imams is supposedly a Muslim cleric, somebody have knowledge. Sometimes it doesn't mean, you know, he's a sheikh. It means he is, he can somebody lead the prayer. Sometimes can mean that. But when we say Imam, we mean about people who they claim that they have knowledge and they can explain Islam to us. CP debunk Isaiah 53. Jews don't believe it was about Jesus. My friend, why I will be worried if the Jews believe in it is about Jesus or not? After 2,000 years, and you want to tell the Jews this is about the, you know, if they knew, and you know, if they don't want to be convinced, no problem, they will not be convinced. Why we want to care? Why will be worried about it? Most of the Jews already they are Christians. Most of the Jews already are Christians, and the first people who believe in Jesus, they were the Jews. So why you wanna, you know, why you are worried about them? They themselves, they are defeating themselves when they reject Jesus. And you know, like if the Jews are waiting for Jesus to come, according to them, Jesus will come in a donkey. Okay, so in the year 2022, or maybe 50 years from now, or 100 years from now, Jesus will not be coming driving Tesla. He will come on a donkey. Now ask yourself, if Jesus, the one they claim to be the true Jesus, he come to them today, what they will do? Oh boy. You know what I mean? Let us say, for the sake of argument, that Jesus, the true Christ, did not come yet. And there is a Christ who is the true Christ. They are waiting for him to come on a donkey. If he come to them, are they going to welcome him? Good luck with that. You know, the evil ones, they will try their best to reject, and they will reject anyone will come anyway, and they will make fun of him, and they will call him stupid, and they maybe that now they cannot be crucified because supposedly there's a human right, etc. But they will crucify him in a different way, right? So like this guy, what his name, Tuiva Singer, the one I gave him a spank from time to time. When he make the last claim, if you remember, that the Muslims don't believe that Jesus is from David, and we got him busted. So they are just a bunch of fool, and they can fool you only if you are a fool. If you are not educated, you have no knowledge, and you have no idea what you are talking about. Now, my Skype is open. If there is any Muhammadan would like to join us to tell us something good about Muhammad. And actually, I'm going to make a different video about the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. He have an interview with an American station, and he says Israeli are our friends. And not only that, he said they are our allies. Which means this guy, he just gave a finger to Allah, and he proved that Allah is a liar. Because if the Quran says that the Jews are your enemy until the day of judgment, and then the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, and the funny, by the way, when they say Crown Prince, you think they are prince. Those are just a Bedouin who used to take a shower once every 10 years. Suddenly they became princes and kings. As you know, I don't know if you heard me many times, I say I took my annual shower. So we the Arab, we are Bedouin people. We are people of the desert. That's why we called Arab. Arab means desert people. Doesn't mean, it's not ethnic really. So this guy, the British intelligence, they made his family a royal family, the same as they did to Emirat and Kuwait, and all those families are made by Her Majesty the Queen of England. When he come and he make a statement like this, that the Jews are our friends and we have no problem with Israel, and even we will become like united in opposing our enemies. And as you see, this is the Quran in front of you. This is the Quran in front of you. The Quran try always, the same as every politician. Muhammad is a filthy politician. He practiced divide and conquer. Divide and conquer, And the same now Putin, he do that, he tried to divide so he can conquer. So now he tried to divide the Ukrainian so he can conquer Ukraine. The purpose of the division, he don't care really for which one of you, the one who claimed to be Russian and the one who claimed to be Ukrainian. The purpose is we will take over the whole country and all the resource will belong to us and we will control this country forever. And the Quran is the same, divide and conquer. So Muhammad in his time, he tried to divide the Christians and the Jews so they cannot be united in front against him. And then he appealed to the Christians because they are the majority, the Jews are the minority and they are small. So he's not worried too much about them, but he don't want them to be united because they have money, they are rich. So he said that the most close to you are those who they are Christians, but later he killed the Christians. So at that point, he was making the Christian relax. I'm not your enemy, The same as Putin when they, when Macaroni and Battaroni, they start visiting him like puppies, and they are stupid for doing that. He was telling them, I'm not going to invade tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to, we love Ukraine. We are one people, don't worry about it, Second day he went there. So Muhammad, he have the same strategic, and he claimed that the one is talking is Allah. The Quran, in chapter 5, verse number 64, speak clearly that the Jews are the enemies of Islam until the day of judgment. As you see in front of you, this is chapter 5, verse number 64. The enmity between Islam and the Jews, or Muslims and the Jews, is not something temporary. It's going to stay until the day of judgment, as you see here. And Islamic claim that the Jews are the one who raise war. Islam is not. You know, Islam is a good religion. They are a peaceful religion. The Jews, each time they make a war, Allah, He extinguish their war. But it's not working, obviously. Islam is a religion of war, and there's war everywhere. Like, you know, we see now there's a war in Europe between Ukraine and Russia. But even that one involved Muslims, and Muslims really, they are very grateful for Putin for this war. But this is because of their foolishness, because sooner or later Putin is going to take over them. Actually, Putin, he called the Saudi prince, and he made a clear threat for him. Don't ever move your tail. I can take your Saudi Arabia and nobody dare to move. As you see, look what happened. I moved into Europe, I moved into Ukraine, in the border of them, and they don't dare to touch me. So now the Arab, they understand that Putin, he can take any Middle Eastern countries. He can take it so easy. I mean, who is going to stop him? The NATO? The NATO, they betrayed their own people. They are European like them. So they want, why America would defend the Saudi? They will not. Why they would defend Qatar? They will not. Those people, you know, the Western, they understand the world as a business. And Muhammad is the same. He's a businessman. He used the title of a prophet to earn the authority without being chosen as elected person from the people, but he is elected from God. And then whatever Muhammad he say, people, they have to obey. You do not need to discuss and negotiate. You do not need to go to, you are wrong, you are right. Nobody can say you are wrong, because now the one is talking is Allah. And this is a very smart, evil way to be in control, because now you are doing what Allah said. Are you saying to me Allah is wrong? Who dare to say so? And because what Muhammad say is what Allah say, then who dare to say Muhammad is wrong too? Right? Our Skype is open. If there is anyone who would like to join us, please feel free. All right? And we would like to hear you. Let's go back here. So when the Saudi prince, if we can call him a prince, and all of them, they are no princes and they have nothing to do with any royal family, he's saying that the Israeli, our potential ally, he defeated Muhammad and he proved Muhammad to be a fraud. Because Muhammad, he predicted, as Allah, he told him that the Jews will be your enemy until the day of judgment. And now what we see, that Emirat consider that the most important friend, in other way protector, they have in the Middle East is not America, it is Israel. They trust Israel way more than they trust America. You know, because America, many people do not know how it works in America. In America, there's the reason there is no stability of a friendship, as we call it, because every few days, every few years, sorry, we have a new president, and this guy, he switched 180 direction. Obama, he hated the Saudi, he was against them, he supported the Iranian because it's Shia. And that's why he gave them money, he allowed them to arm themselves, he allowed them to grow. Obama, he supported the Muslim Brotherhood. Why? Because the one who funded and who made the Muslim Brotherhood, it was Iran. Muslim Brotherhood worked for Iran. So Obama, he took the direction of supporting the Shia against Saudi Arabia. This is why when Obama went to Saudi Arabia, only 2 people were working for him in the airport. 2 people. And none of them is really actually someone important. It's not like the king or the crown prince. No. 2 people, they are waiting for the president of USA. And there is 2 reasons for that. Number 1, because he's black, and those are Arab racist. Number 2, because he was not supporting them, he was supporting their enemy. So to understand how the world function, the Quran will give you a good understanding. Muhammad is an evil man. And all those evil people who work in politician today, leaders, they are like that always. They have no friends. They will betray you over one day. So only foolish people trust Islam and trust Muslim countries. They switch their friends as fast as the speed of light. So right now, Saudi Arabia did not vote against, Emirat and was a part of the council. And I don't know why Emirat part of the council. You see, this is why United Nations is a joke. A country like Emirat is not even in the size of a village in Texas. They have the right to be a member of United Nations as a vote. Okay, according to what? Or they are a country. So a country like India, the population of India is a billion times more than Emirat, literally billion times more. They have one vote, and Emirat have one vote. So do you see why the stupidity here? How it works. So a country have a billion, 1.3, 1.4 billion population. They have one vote, and Emirat have one vote. So this system is just a stupid system. They call it United Nations, but this is work only for the fool. Somebody saying India is a joke. Why it's a joke, my friend? Why India is a joke? What does that mean? India is a joke? Okay, I want you to do this. Better denial, or Daniel, whatever your name. I want you to go to New Delhi, and take, write a sign. In English says, India is a joke. Can you do that? Then we will find out if it is a joke or not. Stupid idiot. Anyway. Until now, we don't have any brave Muhammadan who dare to call us or to join us. And yeah, our friend here, he decided that India is a joke. Yeah, true. Yeah. ICP, Free Syrian Jihadist Army in Idlib, asked to go to Ukraine to fight Russia. Okay, so what? So what? I don't want to talk about Ukraine today, but my friend, don't be hypocrite. If Muhammad Putin is asking the Chechen to bring their army, why the Ukrainian don't bring the Muslim from Syria to fight the Muslims? I don't see any wrong with that. Didn't Muhammad Vladimir Putin invite tens of thousands from Chechen with their drugs? So how come it's okay for him to do it? It's not okay for them to do it. Let the terrorists from Syria fight the terrorists from Chechen. Good, very good. I support that. Anyway, don't be a person who suffers from lack of intellect. Those are people under threat, and their enemy is way bigger than you can imagine. So anyone who supports them, he will be welcome. Right? When the double standard, when two countries in Asia fight, what? I'm trying to read what this guy is saying. When two countries in Asia fight, we don't do much. People are people. I wanted to point our underlying racism that's obvious exists in the West. My friend, you are again an ignorant and you are a fraud. And I will tell you why. If we ask right now, who is #1 countries in the world take refugees? Somebody can tell me the answer? I will give you some just to help you. Is it Africa? Is it Asia? Or it is Europe? Somebody help me? Be honest. Don't take a side. Who is number one in the world? They spend trillions of dollars, not billions, on refugee. Who is number one target for black African to go to? Do they go to Arab country? Do they go Saudi Arabia? No, because they will mistreat them. They will not even allow them to enter. They go to Europe. So don't be stupid and don't be hypocrite. Dummy. If I go right now to Africa and I want to be a refugee, what they will do to me? They can't even feed their own families. And all the leaders mostly there are thieves, like the leader of Nigeria. The biggest African country, sadly, is the most corrupt countries in the world. Nigeria, Ethiopia, you name it. So don't talk about racism. You kill your own people. We go to Asia. It is the same. It's the same. Watch any Chinese movie. Any Chinese movie. Actually, I saw a Chinese movie in YouTube. And they were the guy, the two ladies, they were talking about the guy who is supposedly a good fighter. But he supposedly hide himself and he colored himself like he have darker skin. So they start making fun of him for he have dark skin. It's part of the Chinese tradition. They don't like African. They hate African. This is the truth. In China, racism is so easy and it's so popular. Even when there is a video about the Chinese airline. They make be aware of the following. Scammers from Morocco and African. This is in their government brochure. This is the airline, and it's airline owned by the government. So people are stupid, and you will never see that in Europe. You will never. If an airline do that in Europe, they will go bankruptcy. Anyway, people are really a hypocrite, and they claim something they don't have. I noticed that always the whore, she claimed to be the most virgin. This is the truth. Always the whore, she play victim, and she claimed to be holy. And then she spread the news about her neighbors that they are a bunch of prostitutes. Why? Because she don't want to look like she is the only whore in town. So she want to make everyone look like a whore. You do not know that Nigeria is the most corrupt country in the world? Really? Search in YouTube for a second. Nigerian scam. There's companies legally are opening in Nigeria, just they do scam. All those who work as official in Nigeria, they end in Europe with billions of dollars. Well, the topic is Islam, yes, but people here are stupid. We have to refute them. We have to answer them. If you cannot wait, numbness, you can leave. Okay, don't tell me what is the topic. So, do we have any Muhammadan here who would like to call us and tell us how good Islam is? Was Muhammad wrong when he said that the Jews are your enemy until the day of judgment? And he said to the Christians, so why the Muhammadan, they are kissing the shoes of Putin? Why they are kissing the shoes of Joe Biden? If they are your enemy, why now you are asking the Israeli to protect you? All countries are corrupt. No, we cannot say that. In USA, if we have corruption, it's very limited, extremely limited. In the Middle East, every policeman is a fraud. Every judge is a fraud. Even the butcher. You go to the butcher to buy beef, he give you cat meat. Don't go there. Don't go there, please. Don't go there. All countries are corrupt, and this is not true. This is not true. In some countries, corruption is their blood. And I'm talking about government and system. But there's good people everywhere, and there's bad people for sure. Now, we have a person here, he keeps saying weird things in Arabic. Obviously, he don't speak Arabic, and he is using Google Translation. Let me block you, and bye-bye. Me, Angel. Supposedly, like, you know Arabic now. You know, the Google Translation, he put a sentence in Google Translation, and he posted for us here, and he is flirting with people. Is Keeney Copeland is a fraud? I don't know who is Keeney, and I don't know who is Copeland. Who's that? Is that a country? You know, I find people are funny, really. I mean, what is that? Is Keeney Copeland a fraud? What is that? What the heck is that? Is that a drink? Anyway, people are really funny, and you see, when we talk about the fraud start from the individuals, start inside families. So if you have a mother, you go to the neighbors when you are a kid, and you steal an apple, and you come back and say, "Hey, mom, look what I got from the neighbors." She said, "Oh, go more, get more, get more." Okay, here we go. She just created a fraud, created a thief. So theft and corruption and drug dealers, they are created since they are children, not later. You blocked me. I am an ex-Muslim. Oh, okay. Let us see. I think this guy is from Russia. Well, he is not answering. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, my friend. Go ahead. What do you want to say to us? Hello? Hello? Are you there?
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Go ahead. I don't know. I think you have a problem. Let me be sure that Skype is working fine. I will check the audio. Yeah, it's working fine. He has difficulty from his side. Let us call him again one more time.
SCP.
Yes, my friend. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So you said I blocked you? Hello? Look, Putin is not giving him good internet. Are you there? It's not working. What we can do? Do we have any Abdul, any Muhammadan would like to call us and tell us something good about Muhammad? Anyone? You know, okay, he's calling again. Let's see. Give him a chance.
Yes, CP. I'm sorry. The network is bad. I'm calling you from.
It's all right, my friend. It's your fault. You did not say Inshallah before you call me.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
This time.
So you said I blocked you. I blocked you where? In YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Why I blocked you? What you said?
All I said is you were talking about the Jew the other day. I don't know what's his name. The same guy you posted about a couple of days ago.
Who was singer. Yeah. What about him?
Yeah, he was saying that Jesus is different in Islam and Christianity, whatever. All I said is it wasn't that video. It was a previous video of him. And he was saying the Muslims are good or something like this. And I told you, man, like, take it easy on him because he's showing his face. If they see him, like, there are going to be consequences for him. And I think you mistook it as I'm saying.
No problem. You can come on YouTube and in your name. This is easy. You just replace, an account to a different account. But let me tell you something.
I tried.
You see, a person who claim to be a rabbi.
Yes.
You don't have to say things he don't believe in He avoided. Let us say I live between Muslims. I lived between Muslims before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if they ask me, do you believe in Muhammad as a prophet? I would say no. Obviously, I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
I do not need to lie and start saying that he is a good guy and all this garbage, right?
Yeah.
So you avoid answering what you really want to say in a free country, but you say what you believe. This guy, he don't say what he believes. He's a fraud. So they ask him, well, the Muslim, they believe that Jesus is the same as the Christ. He did not say, Muhammad is wrong. He is not. He starts saying they believe in different Jesus. Listen to me carefully. It's different Jesus. Because for them, they are Christ is just a prophet, a high prophet, That's not the question. The question, they believe that he is a Christ. They don't care. Who cares if he is a son of David or not? They believe that this guy, who the Christian, they believe in him as God, he is the Christ. So is Muhammad wrong? Is he lying? He will not answer. So this is not about take it easy on him. He's showing his face. This is not really a problem. The problem is he is a hypocrite. He is a liar. And as long he is showing his face and, he is trying to share the truth, and people, they will find out right away that this person who is sharing his face, he is just a deceiver. He is doing politics. So what you are saying to me, because he's showing his face, you have to lie.
Well, he has to be politically correct.
We see when you are a person who believes and a believer, if he is a politically correct, he is not a believer then. Either you say yay or nay. Either you are a believer or you are not a believer. So what you are saying to me, he is practicing taqiyya as Muslims. Well, people like that will go to hell because they are lying. All right?
You
are an ex-Muslim. Did you leave Islam calling me before, or what happened?
No, it happened. I talked to you before.
Yeah.
But it's I didn't know you till like years after I left Islam.
Okay.
So yeah.
And are you an Arab?
I am an Arab. Yes.
Okay. Does it feel good to be an Arab?
No, man. Not at all. Not one bit.
Well, I feel good about being Arab. I will tell you why. Because first of all, our socks smell so bad. So like if you go to an area, like once I went camping, I do like go hunting, and there's a lot of mosquitoes. Mosquitoes were eating everybody except me. Unbelievable. Mosquitoes, they die. They get close to me, and my socks is just right there to protect me. The smell is so strong and so beautiful. Mosquitoes like and feel like a helicopter. So me, myself, I feel good to be an Arab. I don't feel good in Arab. It's your business. I feel sorry for you. You should be proud. Listen.
Well, the problem is not with the mosquitoes. It's with the people.
The people discriminate you because they are an Arab, so they think bad about you, right?
Well, they don't. Honestly, here in Canada, they don't, because honestly, everyone is fine. But like my people, their reputation like follows them, right?
Yeah.
So you know the drill. A lot of us are scammers. A lot of us are deceivers. A lot of us are
I know. We don't scam people. Just we fool them. Come on, don't do it. Don't say scammer. Come on, you're hurting my feeling. So you use different word. You say we fool people. Don't say scammers. Come on. Yeah, we take a credit card from the bank and we never pay it. And then we change the name and we call the bank again. And then we buy some electric stuff from. Anyway, but but we are proud. We have to be, remember, we are the most proud people because we are the best in the world. The Quran says so.
We are the best ummah that sent for the people.
Absolutely, come on, we are the best.
Really?
Yeah, we are
the best of the best. We are the top of the barrel.
We are not only the best of the best, we are the only best. Come on, what are you talking about? Don't you see?
Right?
Okay, let me tell you about what we Arab we did, especially Muslims, what we did for society in the world. We created millions of jobs because of security. If not us, all those who work in the airport, they are useless. Nobody will care for them. Now there's machines they have to make to scan you. There's machine to scan your bags. And now there's a long line of security. We gave job. We gave life to people. Most of those people here, they will be homeless without us. You know?
I'd also argue we taught them Arabic, like now they know jihad, they know
Yes,
Allahu
exactly.
Akbar,
Is
they know
exactly
all
nice
these
words
stuff.
like takbir, Allahu Akbar. And we taught them how to make video. We taught them how to make video when you are slaughtering somebody, and nobody can do that. I mean, come on, we are the best in movies. We are the best in. We don't. You see, our act is real.
Man, you know what? Like change takes time. Now, if you go to the Arabic sphere of YouTube, look at the atheists. Now they have a voice. You know, they are still like not a majority, of course, but they can talk. Like a couple of years ago, there was an Egyptian guy on TV. He was atheist that he got kicked out of a conversation in the first 2 minutes of a show about debates between Islam and atheism. So they brought the guy, and in 2 minutes they fired the interviewer, fired him because he's an atheist. Now, like you find people, at least there's a voice on YouTube. People are atheists. They say what they think. You know, regardless if you believe like atheism is a good cause or not, but like back then, like I was born in Saudi Arabia, so I know that
you're a Saudi.
Right? No, I'm not Saudi, but I was born there.
Oh, because okay.
So like back then, times were very different. 30 years ago, you couldn't say anything, but tides are shifting and things are changing, but it takes time. You know, you have to be patient.
Yeah, but we are making the change, my friend, as you see. Like now, my books are is published around the world in many languages, and we are giving them for free. So that will increase. You know, we just publish our books in Chinese. You speak Chinese?
Oh no, I don't.
I speak Chinese. I'm not like you. You see, you are an Arab, but not educated. I speak Chinese. Actually, I am the one who taught Bruce Lee how to play karate. You know, this is true. Sahih Bukhari, hadith number Bruce Lee 220.
Yeah, but it is Hassan hadith.
It is Hassan. Okay, exactly. It's Hassan. This is why it's accepted.
But also, if you go, you find the person who narrated it is weak. Even though
he's weak. His name is Joe Biden. That's why he's weak, you know. The one who narrated this hadith is Joe Biden. I agree with you. He forgot. Like it's very well known that Joe Biden, he lie a lot, and he forgot even the name of his mother. So the one brother, CP, it doesn't say that, CP. This hadith is reported. Yeah, it is reported by Nancy Pelosi. Pelosi, she told Susu Tatusu. And Susu Tatusu, he told Joe Biden. And Joe Biden is very well known to be a liar. Check it on YouTube. And therefore, we refuse to do
so he in one hadith, it's known that he's a liar, so you can't take his word.
Yeah, but in different hadith,
but all other hadith is good, right?
Exactly.
So like only the stuff doesn't look good.
Yeah,
he's not.
He is a liar. Right? Exactly. So you know, like, what a stupid religion. Anyway, my friend, I will see later after I finish. Maybe if I can unblock the name. If you can type your name for me in Skype after you finish, so I will look for it and try to unblock it. All right.
And I have one last request from you. Okay. I know you're doing.
I don't have more versions. Sorry, we are out of versions for today. You have to call tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. How did you know, man?
Well, you are an Arab. What you are going to be thinking about? We know what we Arab we like.
Oh man, I love
an Arab guy. He have a request. What is going to be a book? No way. You know, like to take pictures for Eiffel Tower. No way. To go in a trip to see the Tibet and the beauty of them. No, he want versions. Come on, we speak the same language.
Look how the Prophet be upon him. How smart he is. He like took straight to the jugular, right? Like he cut it straight. He didn't tell them anything. Just go there, you will find big boobs.
Yeah.
Doesn't even say a woman, just cut straight to the chase, right?
Well,
like,
actually, just to be honest with you, I mean, what a man he want from a woman except her boobs. Come on, you know? So
well, the people who like the bottom too, but like
yeah, but I mean, no. I will tell you why the boobs are the one. Muhammad, he goes straight to it. First, there's nipples. There's nipples, and nipples which you can hold to. So let us say there's a flood. There is a Noah flood again, and those boobs are so big. You know, if you have a woman, she have such a big boobs, you will be floating over the water. Everybody will be drowning, including Joe Biden and Putin. There's no boobs around them. So But the one who have those big boobs, he will hold from their nipples. If you cannot even hold them with your hands because they are big, use your teeth, okay? Just an advice, you know, I mean, it's up to you at the end of the day, how you
It's
hold
a
it.
floating device, like it has multiple purposes.
Exactly. So the Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him, is trying to find a way to keep you secure. Same time, did you watch the movie? Like, you know, there's a movie I saw once, that Al-Qaddafi movie, what is called? I don't know, I forgot the name of that movie.
The dictator or something like
Yeah,
this.
the dictator or whatever, yeah. So
Dictator, yeah.
yeah, so one of his bodyguard, she broke the concrete with her breast. So if somebody attack you and you are at risk because you make books against somebody, you know, for sure Islam is peace, not Muslims. So those women, they can hit the person with their boobs and they shatter him pieces, you know. Yeah.
Yes, they are bodyguards.
Exactly. No, the boobs itself, the bodyguard, not the women. Women, they cannot do anything by themselves. It's the boobs. So we can say that those boobs they have many benefits. There's milk, there's wine inside them, and they are big, and they are so huge and round, and they can destroy anything in their way. So thanks to Allah, He is the only God who thought and figured out our needs. So we are very grateful.
Now you reminded me of something else. So what I wanted to ask you about, beside the virgins, which you killed it for me,
okay,
is I know you're doing a great work in your channel. I wish to see you on other channels. So there is Modern Day Debate. I know you don't like this formula, but the other day I heard him saying he would love to host you and hear what you have to say. I think your voice can reach other people because some people flag your channel and then it doesn't get as much recommendation and people don't know about you. But like if you were available, other platforms, people could reach to you and hear your voice even if you get flagged here.
Well, you know, for me, I don't really, I'm just a one-person team. And I don't find myself teaming with others because, you know, I don't know, I do my things in different way. However,
think about it. Think about it.
If I accept one person, I have to accept the rest, and I get an invitation every day. And then, some people, they have a big, huge channel like 600,000, 700,000. So if I accept one person, I have to accept the rest. I don't care really how many people they watch. It's okay. You know, 1,000 people, it's a blessing for me.
I think CP, you're not seeing the big picture. What I mean by that is I spent 8 years trying to figure out what's right, what's wrong. It took me 8 years to get out of Islam. 8 years. But if I had someone like you and I heard them, my life would have been much easier. I wouldn't have to have spent that much time. You know,
yeah,
so
I understand. You know, you can tell your friends if they want. They can call me. You know, they can organize a debate. But my debate, I do not need moderator, so they can go live in their channel. I go live in my channel, and they bring somebody. He can join them. You know, to debate me, a Muslim, and therefore everybody is happy. And I did not go to invitation. It says so you can tell them, bring him someone to debate him. All right. And you host it in your channel. He will be live in his channel. Call him live, and there's no moderator. So the person who invited us, he can just say hello. We have Sheikh, etc. And this Christian Prince. You go, you know, like, you know, fight.
Fight.
Yeah. So I don't do this, you know, 5-minute thing. It's silly. It's stupid. It doesn't mean anything. It's useless because people, they can lie as much as they want, and then nobody stop them when they need to be stopped and being exposed. Anyway, my friend.
Well, I mean, my last request is I always hear this story about King Solomon when they discovered that he's not Solomon because he's doing so much good work in the bed. Can you just share the reference for that one? I want to share it with my family.
Okay, no problem. I will look for it right now, and I will put it in the screen for you. All right?
Yes, thank you so much, CP. Have a good day.
You're welcome. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right. So he want the reference where Solomon, he discovered that the wife of Solomon, they discovered that he is not Solomon because he's so good in sex. Let us see. We are looking for the reference. And as long as you speak Arabic, that will make it even easier for me. I can give you the Arabic reference. Let us see. Okay. We are looking for the reference about Shaitan taking the look of Solomon and he's having sex with his wives. Let us see. You know, what we understand from Muhammad's stories, that Shaitan is very good in sex. He's very, very good, you know. And obviously Sulaiman is not, you know, come on, disappointing. So what happened when Sulaiman, he was kicked from his kingdom because Shaitan, he took his look and he stole his ring from his wife when he went to the bathroom. That's why I take my ring with me when I go in the bathroom. Shaitan, he took his look and he started having sex with the wife of Sulaiman. And then the wives did not notice that he is not him because he looked exactly the same. Exactly the same person. His eyes, his voice, his height, everything. But they found out that this person cannot be the husband which they knew, for he was so good in boom boom. Okay. Let us see. I have the reference already, but I'm trying just to find a good website, an official website. Yeah. There is somebody trying to call. If you are not a Muslim, don't waste your time. I don't take calls. I take it only from Muhammadan. And this guy, he keep calling. Hey man, I'm a Muslim. I would like to talk to you. Okay. We will pause the reference.
Hello?
Yes, my friend. You are a Muslim?
Yes, I am.
You are laughing already. How come? That's good.
Yes, yes.
Why you are laughing?
I am a happy man.
You are very happy. Why you are very happy?
Without Jesus. No, I'm joking.
Are you a Muslim or not?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so why you are laughing?
Because I was trying to reach you and I couldn't reach you, but now finally you picked the phone up.
Okay, so what do you want to tell us about your religion, my friend?
what I want to tell. Yeah, ask me whatever you want.
Well, we are talking about how the wives of Solomon, they discovered that Solomon is not Solomon, it was Shaitan having sex with them. What do you think about this story?
Say it again. The wives of Suleiman had sex with Shaitan.
Yeah. And then the wives, they discover that Solomon is not Solomon because he was so good in bed and Solomon was not.
Oh. Where's the story?
In the books of Tafsir.
Can you show me?
All right. Do you speak Arabic?
No, no. But I understand a little bit.
You understand Arabic? Okay, a little bit. Okay, let us see.
Where are you from? From Arabia?
I'm black, blonde, African American from Japan.
Oh, okay. Barbar, Tunis.
Okay. So here, let us see. We will go here, and I will show you some reference. Actually, you know what? I think I have a website in English. I have the reference in English. We can open that, but until we go there, here it says. Let's see. All right, here we found one story. There's many stories for that, you know. We found one of them. Let us give you the reference. This is the book. It's called Fathul Bayan fi Maqasid al-Quran, or we can go to Fathul Qadir, very number 1 to 5. It says here, and I will put it in the screen.
Okay.
This is Google book. Somebody says to me that Google book you can translate, and I'm not sure where I can do that translation thing. Let us see. Somebody, one of you, he said we can translate. Where we can translate? My library.
Oh, so you only have it on Arabic?
Yeah, but I can look for it in English too. Anyway, here it says.
Yeah, don't worry.
Here
I
it says.
I trust you. You can translate.
Okay, yeah. It says here, and in this story, you know, there's many versions of the story. It says here, and I will highlight.
So this is just the tafsir.
Yes, it says that when Suleiman he took the ring of the Shaitan, he took the look of Suleiman, and then he took his ring, and he took it when Suleiman he went to the bathroom. It says here, so she gave it to him, and. You know, in some story they says that she gave it to him. Here they have different version of it. However, here it says, this is the part we are asking about. It says here that they ask the wives of Suleiman.
Yeah.
If there is something Suleiman is doing you don't like, those are the elders of the kingdom. They said, yes, he is effing us when we have our period. And he was not doing that before. So based on this version of the story, because this person, he was so hot and he cannot even stop even when they have their period. And Suleiman, he don't used to do that. And this is how they discover that he is not Suleiman. And this is and then Shaitan, then he ran away and he took the ring of Solomon and he threw it in the ocean.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think about such a story?
Well, you say this is the tafsir. So if this is tafsir means it's the not translation, but how you say? So which means there must be an ayah about this story.
Well, yeah, for sure there's an ayah, but you know the ayah here. Well, the ayah here is in chapter 36. The one is speaking about Suleiman. Allah, he made him lay down in his bed, and sorry, in his he was standing. He died standing. And nobody noticed that he is dead. There you can find all kind of reference. Let us go open it. It says, here we go. If we go actually chapter 38, sorry. Chapter 38, you can read verse number 34, 30, 35, etc. So, Suleiman, actually, we can find the same story in 36 too. But here, it says that Allah, Here, this is not about his death. This is about...
I can see nothing. It's just the screen is white.
Maybe it's going to take some time to come to you.
Okay.
So Allah, he placed someone, a body, on his in his throne. You know. Okay. And now the Muslims, they are trying. Everyone he tried to fix this verses, and he tried to fix it based on the information Muhammad he gave. What does that mean exactly? Or by this verse, if you read it yourself, it doesn't mean anything. Does it mean anything to you? It doesn't mean anything.
Oh, now I can see the whole. Okay, and we did try Solomon. We placed on his throne a body without life, but he did turn to us in true devotion.
What does the verse mean? You see, they put the word without life between two brackets, which means it's not read in the Quran, right?
So without life, what does it mean? It's dead?
Exactly, but the Quran never mentioned that.
No.
Yeah. So how you can understand this verse? Secondly, if we go and read the interpretation, we will find that everything here is about sex. When the verse is talking about what? Talking about Allah, he put Sulaiman on the chair, and he was without life. Supposedly, he's dead. And then suddenly Muhammad, he started talking about how good Sulaiman was in effing. As an example, when Sulaiman, he decided to do jihad, he decided to sleep with 99 women in one day, and then he forgot to say inshallah, and because he forgot to say inshallah, Allah, he gave him a half person. Okay. Half person mean, Muhammad is very rude, so he claimed that the person who is disabled is a half person. And this is the hadith as you see in Sahih al-Bukhari in English. And now you can read English, no problem.
Yeah.
Do you see it?
I'm still seeing the ayah.
Okay.
And we did try Solomon. Maybe it takes some time.
Do you see it now?
Yeah, but not the whole one. Just the half. Solomon once. Oh, no. Okay, Allah supposed to say, Solomon once said, tonight I will sleep 99. That's why that he did not. I went down the woman, but none of them became pregnant. So, okay. Yeah, I don't know. What can I say about this story? It is a little bit strange, yeah, but I really never heard this.
Now, we can find the same interpretation for the same verses, and we will find that the story is repeated many times, and repeated by the companion of Muhammad, according to them, from Muhammad himself, as they claim always. Because all knowledge is coming from those people. They never been with Sulaiman, including Muhammad himself, right? And then you ask yourself where the story is coming from. What does that exactly mean? And Sulaiman, he want to have sex with 99 women in one night, and then he want to make them have he want to have babies from each one of them, so he can go and do jihad for Allah. How many women a man he can sleep with a day in one night? 99 women. Yeah. So what do you think about this?
Yeah, well, okay, the prophets, I mean, the Muhammad, he said he was given the strength of the 30 men. It could be that the prophets
40,
they have
40 men.
I know the hadith for 30 men. I don't know.
No, 40 men.
Okay. Well, okay. Then 40, like 40, like, they have like the third eye opened, so they have much power, they are still, they are, like stronger than usual people,
Yeah.
And it could be, that they have like a high sexuality.
But how Muhammad, he got the power of 40 men, do you know?
How?
Yeah.
Yeah, Allah has given him.
How he gave him that?
I don't know, man. I don't know how he given them.
Well, according to the story, according to your prophet, Muhammad, he invoked Allah. He invoked Allah, and he sent him a dish of kabab, kaboob, whatever you call it. And after he ate it, he got the power of 40 men. Do you agree with that?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, so what do you think about the
So is
story?
the hadith about?
Huh?
Is a hadith about this?
Yes, sure. Let me show you the hadith.
Okay. Look, CP, I respect you, and I was watching your videos now for a long time.
Yeah.
And you know, before I'm just going to tell you a little bit of my story. Before a long time ago, like 10 years ago, I was praying 5 times.
Let me show you first the hadith.
All right.
Yeah. Actually, the hadith I found. Let us see here. And sorry for interrupting you about your story here, but just to confirm what we were talking about before we start.
All right.
This is Imta' al-Isma' al-Maqarizi, volume number 6, page number 126. Here it says that Muhammad he claimed that he was the most weak person between all mankind. Then he invoked Allah, and then Atani Jibreel بقدر يقال له الكفيت فأكلت منها أكلة فأعطيت قوة 40 رجل. Now there's a hadith, and you mentioned number 30. This is true. There's a hadith says 30, but the most popular one is 40. And here continue, it says in Ibn Sa'ad في طبقاته, you know Ibn Sa'ad, right? Very famous scholar. So I will translate here into English, so those who do not know English, they can read it. So according to the story here, Muhammad, he invoked Allah. He was the most weak person between mankind. And then Allah, he sent him a dish of sheer kebab. He ate it, and he got the power of 40 men strength for intercourse. What do you think about this?
And how old was he when he got that power?
Well, this is about after he became a prophet. I mean, he was obviously, I'm not sure exactly, but after he became prophet, which means he's more than 40 now. Yeah.
Okay. So he invoked Allah for that.
Yeah. He says that he was the most weak person between mankind in jima, in sex, you know. So, and then he invoked his God Allah. And then Allah, he sent him a dish of shish kebab.
Okay. Well, that's nice. That means that Allah hears the prayers.
Okay, but so you think that Allah really, in order to help Muhammad, he have to make some food recipe to fix his private story or problem?
Well, there is actually, you know, the Prophet said like don't just invoke Allah for things of dunya, like give me too much money or too much something, because it could come against you. Okay. So I think this is kind of like that part, yeah. If you invoke Allah for something, then it could be that He gives you then too much, and yeah.
So where that will lead us, my friend? You see, remember, you just said that your prophet says.
But I don't see no problem that the prophet had.
No. You just said. No. This is not the story. Listen carefully.
Doesn't mean that Islam is wrong or not.
My friend, listen. Yeah. You just said that the prophet says, don't invoke Allah to give you something for this life now, right?
No, it's not like
material, like money, etc. So
no, it's okay to say, or just don't invoke him to say like make me to live very long, because you never know. You can live very long.
I have a question for you. You see, we're moving from place to place. We start talking about Sulaiman, and then we end now. We are talking about Muhammad. But why the sex intercourse power is so important? Why the religion becomes so sexual, and why Allah? Isn't it the Quran says if Allah wants something to be, He say be?
Okay. I'm asking you why is it done like that? I mean, I have no answer. I don't know. I'm not a sheikh. I don't know. But I'm sure maybe here is, you know, like I said before, I was watching your videos a long time ago, and you kind of like showed me the other side of Islam, you know, because I think the truth has always two sides, like, you know, like the moon, the shining side and the shadow side. So, and the thing is, I was starting having doubt and stuff, you know, because I doubt everything, you know, and I think about everything like too much, like, is it really true or not? And I'm interested in history, you know, and stuff. So after that, I started to doubt and stuff. But after that, I thought, wait a second. Maybe here, we live in the 21st century. Yeah. And in 21st century, we just talk directly. Like, what do you think? What do you mean? And we are talking about a text 1,400 years ago. So can it be like they been always talking like, how to say, like how you say metaphor, and metaphorically, or how you say, like they talk something else, but they mean
no
something
problem.
else,
I will go with you. What is the metaphorically of shish kebab? What is the metaphorical of shish kebab? I invoked Allah. I was the most weak person. I'm showing it to you in Arabic. So I was the most weak person.
Sorry, I mean the story of Suleiman. I mean, I'm sure here is not about just that story, but Allah is like trying to tell us something to learn from it.
What we learn from that? Go ahead. Does Shaitan have a good penis?
I don't know. I have to. No, I have. I don't know the women's of Suleiman, were they all mu'mins, where they are believers? Because, for example, the wife of Lut, she was not a believer. So it doesn't mean just because he was a prophet, his family was a believer. So I'm asking you, were they believers?
But this is me in the Quran is a stupid book too. No, hold on. You see, you just said that the wife of Lot, she is not a believer, correct?
Yes, okay. I think she is. Yeah.
According to the Quran, she betrayed her husband, correct? I'm
not sure. I don't know, but I just know that she was a believer.
We will show you the verses. We will show you the verses.
It's not.
No, hold on. Because there's something. There is something here. There's a problem, my friend. Listen carefully. For me, I think fast and connect the dots, so I can help you to connect the dots with me. This is chapter 66, and you are the one who mentioned that the wife of Lot, she was not a believer. According to the Quran, she was a betrayal. She is a bad person. فَخَانَت. You know what khanat in Arabic mean? She betrayed. So either she's sleeping around, she betrayed her husband, whatever it is. So she's a wife, she betrayed her husband. Is she bad or good?
Bad.
Bad. But this will be a problem. Why? Because the Quran in different verse says that Allah, He made a destiny that good women, they marry good men. Bad women, they marry bad men. So according to the Quran, there's no way a bad man will marry a bad woman. And there's no way a good man will marry a bad woman. But what happened is the opposite. As you see, everything is, is messed up. Let me open, I'm just trying to close some pages on my screen. There's too many. Open. Here we go. We will go here. And we will close some pages so we can open more pages. Give me a second. So now if we go to the Quran, again, we will find this. It says, الطيبات للطيبين الخبيثات للخبيثين. Okay, what does that mean? Bad women, they marry bad men. It's a destiny. It's not a choice. Allah, He made a destiny. Here we go. This is the verse I've written in front of you. Chapter 24, verse number 26. As you see, bad women, the translation here is funny. So it says women impure are for men impure, and women impure. This is a stupid translation. This has changed. Because khabithat doesn't mean impure. Khabithat is mean a bad person, evil person. So let us go to different translation. Let us see this guy here. Sahih International. Let's try it. Here we go.
Oh, now I can see
evil. Yeah, you see, look at the translation. Evil words. Women are evil words. Evil women for evil men. Have you ever heard of a man marrying a word? I mean, Muslim translation is the most funny, stupid ever. It has changed the translator. So the women now, they became a word. Women, they became a word. Remember that. Let's see Muhammad as a translation. Okay. Corrupt women for corrupt men, and corrupt men for corrupt women. Do you see it? Okay. So it's a destiny. Allah, He make
what is the I think this is your the problem. when you understand things. I think you just, if you want to understand the text, or if you want to understand something, you just need to look for the whole context, and to look at that text neutral. I think you're not looking neutral. You're just looking for.
I'm asking you to
what
look
you
the
want to
way.
see.
I'm asking you to look the way you want. Don't tell me how you want to look.
Yeah, but just don't take the text.
The Quran says,
what's the topic here?
What it's mean?
Yeah,
what
but
it's
what's
mean?
the topic?
No, the topic is we were talking about sex, and then you mentioned to me the wife of Lot, right? The wife, his wife, she was a disbeliever, and now we have a problem because if his wife, she was a disbeliever, and Allah made a destiny that a bad woman, she will not marry a good man.
I think you are mixing two topics in one.
No problem. We can mix it. Why not? Because we want to prove a point.
What is the topic here?
We are here proving a
verse
point.
26.
We are proving a point that the one, my friend, if you're an author of a book, if you're an author in a book.
But it's the topic is different here.
No, the topic is the same. The topic is the same. The topic is the same. Everything,
it's the same.
Everything is connected. Everything is connected.
May I tell you just something? Look. It's the same problem like when they say, you will find in the Quran like kill the disbelievers. Well, what does that mean? Kill the disbelievers, all of them, wherever you see them, blah blah blah. No. So you need to see the whole context. In Surah Tawbah, it is like kill them, but it's actually for the better. It's in the better.
That's false. That's false. We can go there after we finish this one.
But
this is false. This is false. This is false.
But it's like for the one context. It's not like kill them all.
No, no. It says kill them all. Kill them all and expel them. Either they run away. You kill as many as you can, and the one who run, they run. So don't go there. We will go after we finish this one. But here now the question is, as long the Quran, my friend, you are trying to avoid the answer. As long the Quran.
All right.
Saying that bad women, they will marry bad men, and good women, they will marry good men. Correct? Okay.
All right.
And you are the one who said to me, the wife of Lot, she was a disbeliever. Is she a bad woman or she is a good woman?
She's a bad woman, yeah.
Okay. But this is mean the Quran, the one who made the Quran, he's lying. Because as long good men, they marry only good women, and this guy is a prophet, that's mean a prophet, their wife can be bad, and the Quran is
logically
wrong.
You know what you're saying, like there is actually one one sentence about logic. There is like all Chinese are people, so Mozart must also be Chinese, something like that. You are mixing things up.
Who you said Mozart?
Yeah, Mozart.
What Mozart have to do with the Chinese? Is he from China?
No, there is. Let me find that. There is actually a sentence about this.
You're trying to avoid the problem. So look what we discover.
Absolutely.
Look what we discover.
Look,
we discover that your God. You discover your God, my friend. He cannot maintain his words, and he cannot maintain his language, and what he say is wrong. So first of all,
what is the topic?
Suleiman, we start with the sex of Suleiman.
What is the topic?
Let us go back there. Let us go back there.
Just tell me the topic.
The topic is Muhammad is stupid, because what the penis of Muhammad have the power of 40 men have to do with God anyway?
No. Let's go back to that topic. What do you say?
This is the topic. The topic is the wives of Suleiman. They are having sex with Shaitan, and then when you notice that he is so hot, they discover that he is not Suleiman. So the wife, they did not discover Suleiman not to be Suleiman because he is, he have different habit. No, he have different penis. His penis is so good.
This one on the screen, 26.
No problem, but you are avoiding to answer this one. The topic here, that bad women, they marry bad men. Okay, hold on. Bad women, they marry bad men. Is the wife of Suleiman were bad or good when they step with Shaitan?
You didn't understand me, or maybe you're just avoiding.
My friend, this is not my problem now. You are trying to avoid anything I give to you.
No, I'm not trying.
So when your prophet says, when your prophet say, I was the most weak person between mankind and sex, and then I invoke my God Allah, and he sent me a dish of shish kebab, I ate it, I get the power of 40. What your prophet trying to prove to us? Help me.
What is trying to prove?
Yeah,
I don't know.
What is the point of this story? Is that a miracle supposedly?
I don't know. What is it?
So you are calling me to tell me whatever I do not know, whatever I say to you? Is that how you Muslims you answer? I don't know.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm
if
asking
I don't
you.
know, then
So
I
what
don't
is the
know.
purpose?
I'm not,
What is the purpose? What is the
if I don't
purpose,
know,
my
I'm
friend?
just gonna say I
What
don't
is
know.
the
I'm not gonna
purpose?
lie
This
or
is your
something.
prophet. This is your prophet, the one
Yeah.
you follow. When he mentioned such a story that he was the most weak person between all mankind, and then he invoked Allah in a prayer, and then Allah he sent him a dish of shish kebab. He ate it. He got the power of 40 men. What that proven to us? Is that a confirmation that Muhammad is a prophet?
Listen, to give you an academic answer, I just need to read the whole story.
You do not need to be academic. You are a human being. You have a brain. You are smart. So think with me.
Yeah, but you are just you are just picking like one.
Well, this is the question. So what if it's one or two? But this is the core of Islam, as you see. Islam focus in Islam focus in sexuality like hell. Never stop. So sexuality in Islam is Islam. We cannot separate this from that.
No, it's not. I think it's a part. It's a part of it because it's a part of the human
If you
nature.
worship Allah, if you pray to Allah, if you fight for Allah, what you will get in heaven? Sex.
So what? It is the heaven.
That's it. So Islam is based on sex because everything you are dreaming of
it's not based.
My friend.
Okay, tell me, my friend.
Your salvation is sex.
What does look like? What is look like? I'm asking now you.
Don't change the topic.
What
Don't
does
change
look
the topic.
like?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
You say about paradise.
My friend. I'm asking you for the. Please let us talk as a thought. If we want to keep jumping like kids, then there is no point for you and me talking.
Not. You say the
okay. Okay. So I'm
is
asking you, what is the point? What
okay.
is the point when you're a prophet? He's saying, I was the most weak person between all mankind, and I'm showing you the reference in the front of your eyes in Arabic, in English, anything you want. What is the point that I invoked Allah, and then he sent me a dish of shish kebab in 1 hour? I ate it at that time. It's used for like 15 minutes or 20 minutes.
I don't know what's the point.
Okay.
I don't know what's the point. I'm being honest.
So
I don't know.
this is not an answer. This is not an answer. You have to give me an answer. What does that mean?
Should I lie to you? I don't know.
There's no way you do not know. No, there is no way you do not know. Suddenly you do not know. A person, he is a prophet, and he is your prophet. His penis have a problem. He invoked Allah. He got Allah. He went to his kitchen. He made a dish of shish kebab. He sent it to him. He got the power of 40 men. Okay, I'm asking you now. What was the point?
I don't know. What's the point? I need to read the whole story.
So,
you know what?
Are you Muslims believe in Muhammad? Are you Muslim believe in Muhammad that he's a prophet because his penis can sleep with 40 women?
No, it's not.
So what's the point?
It's not a proof.
And I'm asking you, what the point?
Like I told you, sir, I didn't read the whole story.
I'm showing you the story right now. Think with me. I'm showing you the story right now. What is the point?
How came that this topic? How came that they talk about this topic?
Because ask your prophet, not me. I mean, obviously your prophet.
You're a prophet, and
maybe
a guy.
Obviously, they are obsessed with sex, or they are obsessed. They have a sex obsession.
Yeah, this is your interpretation.
No, I'm not giving interpretation. You are the one who's asking me. I give you the answer. Give me your answer. You tell me I don't know.
This is but I'd rather say I don't know than I'm gonna lie something.
Okay, let us think together.
So
let us think about it slowly. I mean, why you do not know? You and me, we were not there, right?
I told you.
This is what your prophet he told you. This is what your prophet says to you. Your prophet he mentioned this story for what reason?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm. Maybe a Sahaba came to him and said,
I want you to think with me, my friend. I want you to think with me. As long as you do not know the reason, we have the story in the front of your eyes. Think with me. He's a prophet of God. He have a problem with his willy, and it's not working. So he invoked his God. Yeah. He invoked his God, asking for help. So Allah help me, please. Allah, please help me. Allah, he heard the prayer of Muhammad. Muhammad, he have a problem with his willy. So Allah, he went to the kitchen, and he decided to make a recipe, send it to Muhammad, and right away Muhammad, after he ate it, his penis is so good, and he got the power of 40 men. Okay, now.
Yeah, cool.
Do you believe that you're God?
I'm going to try this.
Okay, should try that. Okay, no problem. So what? Yes. Okay, so now what we learn from this story, that Allah cannot fix penis of Muhammad without sending food. It's the same as any one of us. I give you Viagra, and now boom, you're good. Because I'm not God. Yeah. So if Allah is God, why he is sending a dish of shish kebab to Muhammad? And that will fix his penis. Can't Allah? Isn't it Allah is the one who say, if I want something to be, I say be?
He could.
Okay.
He could do that.
Did he
and
do
he did
that?
The whole, yeah, the whole universe did that.
Where? Show me one thing.
Well,
show me one thing Allah created by saying B.
By what?
Show me one thing Allah created by saying B. As you see, even his kufta was not by saying B. He sent him a kufta.
Listen, listen. For me, Allah means just God. You know, I know. I saw a video. You mean it doesn't mean it's the Munga, blah blah blah. But the main thing is my heart when it says God or Allah. It's just that creator of the universe.
Okay.
You know,
how
this
he,
is what I.
How
what
he
I,
is the creator of the universe, and he think that fixing the penis of his prophet is a shish kebab. Do you eat shish kebab?
He answered at least him. Not like Jesus. Jesus said in the Bible, "Oh, where's my God? Why did you left me?"
No, he did not say that. He was quoting the Old Testament. No, he was quoting the Old Testament, a prophecy about the Messiah. He said, "Eli, Eli, lima sabachthani." This is a quotation to remind them there's a prophecy about me when I come, and now the one who mentioned in the Old Testament, it is me.
No. You're mixing the two.
Well, you can say as you wish.
He was crucified.
Jesus,
he was
my
getting
friend.
crucified.
Okay, hold on. Yeah,
he was getting crucified.
He was crucified.
And
there's a prophecy, my friend. You are trying to change. You're trying to change the topic to avoid the humiliation of your city prophet Jesus.
No,
you just mentioned Jesus. You just mentioned Jesus. You just mentioned Jesus. You just mentioned Jesus.
Not just like Jesus.
You just mentioned Jesus. No, Jesus when he healed the blind, he did invoke God to send him a dish of shish kebab, and then he eat it, and then the guy can see.
Yeah, but he became like a. I mean, it is even in Quran mentioned, like Ali Imran, I think, where the table came from the sky for Jesus.
What happened?
So what is the problem with that?
What happened with the table story? No, help me. What happened with the table story?
What happened? They ate from it.
Okay, what they ate?
What they ate? I don't know. I think bread. I don't know what it was. I mean,
Allah he sent down 7 whales from the sky. Is that correct?
I don't know, man. Listen, this is God.
So you do not know. So listen carefully. Listen carefully. In your religion, everything is funny. So Jesus now he want to feed his people. Then he invoked Allah. Allah he sent 7 whales from the sky. And they ate, all right?
This is your human brain.
Hold on, this is not my human. This is your story. This is your prophet's story. This is your prophet's story. This is your prophet's story.
You are thinking. Listen, this is your dimension. You are trying to think. Okay, from 7 heavens or what it was like. We do not know. This is just the ghaib, you know, the unseen. How he really did it.
We don't care from where. You know, we don't care from which warehouse he sent it. Did he send 7 whales? No. Yes or no?
7 what?
7 whales.
Like skies, 7
whale. You know the whale, like the big animal, the mammal. It's not a fish. It's a big whale, huge.
Are you talking about the Jesus story?
Yeah, Allah he sent down to Jesus 7 whales.
Where does that say?
Here we go. Now what does that say? We will show it to you,
okay,
and then you will say to me, I do not know. That's what you do. Each time I show you something, and then I show it to you. When it says that, this is what you do. Show it to me. Okay, now I see it. Okay, what is that to do? So I don't know. Okay, so Allah he sent down 7 whales.
Okay, wait. Okay,
so for Jesus, he sent him 7 whales to feed thousands. For Muhammad, he sent him shish kebab to fix his penis.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What I want to say. So okay, let's just get this straight. So you are saying that that Allah said whales on the table?
Yeah.
And this is in Quran? Don't show me the Arabic.
This is in the interpretation. You are the one who mentioned to me the chapter of Al-Ma'idah, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are the one who mentioned it's called Al-Ma'idah. It's called Al-Ma'idah. Ma'idah means a table, correct?
Table, yeah.
Okay, this is the practical name, Ma'idah, but it can be like a food, you know, a lot of food. All right. So, if you know, the story is of Al-Ma'idah is in the chapter of Al-Ma'idah, and then Allah he sent down 7 whales, and let us show you the reference, so you don't say I'm making things up. Here we go.
Allah says for.
We go to Al-Ma'idah, chapter 5, verse number 112.
Okay.
Go down to 112. And we will zoom in the English so you can read. Here we go. In verse number 112, it says, behold, the disciples, they said to Isa,
"Oh, you who believe in fulfilling obligations lawful." Number, which number?
we are reading now
Which
5, chapter 5, verse 112.
Okay, because it needs, I think, a time until it loads.
Yeah, and now what I will show you, you will say to me, so? I don't know.
Wait, I didn't, it's still loading, wait. Okay, number 111. Or
112, 112.
112, okay. Behold, it is when they say, Jesus an American, the Lord sent down to us a table set with beings from heaven. Say, Jesus, fear Allah if you have faith. All right?
Okay. And Allah, He sent down seven whale. And let us go to Ibn Kathir, actually. Let's go to Ibn Kathir.
Okay, easy. We didn't need to investigate this. So he
no, you are the one who says you are the one who said that to me.
No, I just didn't know that.
The problem is that when it's come to the miracle to Jesus, we see nothing wrong. I mean, even the story is funny, weird, that he sent 7 whales. It's stupid, but you don't find anything.
Why is that stupid? I'm asking you, why is that
because
stupid?
It's stupid. Well, God sending 7 whales. Why whale? Why whale? Why he is sending whales? Why he is sending whales? Why he is sending whales? Our friend?
You are just like asking like why is that?
Is that a food people they eat? Is that whale?
Why can we see?
Is that whale something we eat? Do you know how big the whale? Do you know even how ugly the meat of the whale? Do you know how hard it is?
Maybe it was in the form of shish kebab.
It came in the form of a shish kebab.
Maybe Jesus ate also shish kebab.
So now listen.
Maybe he ate also.
The question is, how come even this miracle, when it's come about Jesus, there's nothing sexual. There's nothing sexual. When it's come to Muhammad, everything is sexual.
Okay, wait a second. Let me tell you, my friend, one thing. That about Muhammad, it is just everything reported, good and bad things. About Jesus, they were just, your church were just deleting a lot of things.
Okay, you see, I'm showing you your book. You show me the bad things about Jesus. Go ahead.
And listen up, I'm
my friend. Don't play a game with me. Don't play games with me.
I'm not playing.
No. As long you are saying we deleted a lot of bad things about Jesus, can you show me the bad things about Jesus?
Well, listen. There is, let me just tell you, if Muhammad died, for example, in Mecca, in Mecca, he had not too much followers, and he was preaching always about love, about sabr, about not fight them, about la ikrah fi din, and so on. If he died there, we would just know Muhammad as the lovely prophet, kind of like Jesus and Buddha. And I mean, to Jesus, how many people believed him? He had just like 12 apostles or something, no?
Okay.
So if he would live longer and have like more believers, he would do the same. I mean, look at the Old Testament, what Moses did. The same thing. The same thing. And I mean, he killed a lot of. Same thing when he came back from those 40 days, when he gets the
did Allah
he killed a lot of believers because
let us talk about let us focus again.
The same thing.
Just to show you again how stupid your religion is. You are the one who jumped to Moses, so I will go to Moses. So
no, you didn't go to Moses.
Is it true that the Jews accuse Moses that he have a problem with his penis?
Is it true that the Jews
accuse him he have a problem with his penis?
I don't know that.
Okay, here we go. Here we see that Islam and Muhammad is obsessed with penises. So here, the Jews, read, you are laughing. You can change topic as you wish, but wherever you go, you are surrounded by the obsessed Muhammad penis guy. Here we go. This is your prophet. The Jews, they accuse Moses that he have a problem with his penis. And because they notice that he don't take a shower with people around him, he hide his private part. So the Jews, they decide that obviously Moses have a problem with his penis. So maybe it's small, maybe he have a disease, maybe it is silly, maybe it's stupid, maybe have 2 eyes, maybe it have mustache, you never know. So according to the story of your prophet, they accuse him of a sexual disease or something have to do with, it's an illness. So Allah wanted to prove to them that his prophet Moses, his penis is wonderful. What he did, you know what he did? Do you know what he did?
No.
Moses, he went to take a shower, and he took his clothes in a private area in the beach. You know, he used to live in Hawaii, as you know. So he took his clothes and he put them in a rock, and then when he put his wallet and his credit card and his iPhone on the rock, the rock stole his clothes and run away, and Moses have no choice except to run after it. Why you are laughing?
Where does that say? What do you mean the rock is stolen?
Okay, read it. Here we go. Read it in front of your eyes. Here we go. He's laughing. Be my witness. Be my witness. He is laughing at his prophet story. Go ahead. You are laughing at Muhammad. Okay, no problem. Go ahead.
Wait, I need to read that. What do you mean the stone?
Read it.
Stolen?
Okay, you are laughing. So you are saying the story is stupid. Thank you very much. Are you agreeing the story is stupid? Be honest with me. It's stupid.
I can see that because it really needs a lot of time until it loads. Amongst the traditions, narrate. No, it's changing. By Allah, nothing prohibits Moses to take a bath along with us. But there was another day, Moses once went for a bath and placed his clothes on a stone, and the stone moved on with his clothes. Okay. Moses.
Are you laughing now? Laugh.
No, I'm not. You're just making everything ridiculous. Didn't the stone stole?
Oh, now it's not.
It just says
it's not ridiculous now. Now it's not ridiculous.
No, because
a second ago it was. No, the stone stole the clothes. The clothes in the top of the stone
moved on his clothes.
So what the stone did? What the stone did? Okay, hold on. Okay, just to show you, you are trying to cover up duct tape.
No.
Now we are in the stage of duct tape. Listen,
when
Moses, when the stone stopped, Moses he started beating the stone.
Yeah, I did that also sometimes.
You did beat the stone.
That also if.
Okay, Moses he was beating
Moses
he was beating the stone for what reason?
Wait, I didn't read the whole hadith.
No. Okay, I'm going to hide the rest of the hadith from you. I'm asking you. As long as the stone did not steal.
Listen,
hold on. As long as the stone did not steal the clothes, why Moses was beating the stone with his stick?
Okay, wait. I will answer you. Can I read the hadith?
No. You have to answer me because you are trying to cover up. You said no. She did not steal the stone.
I'm not. No. Wait. Okay.
No.
Moses ran after it.
Here we go. After the stone run.
Wait. Can I read it? I can concentrate.
Read.
Okay. Don't change it. Now you change it. By Allah, nothing prohibits Moses to take a bath along with us. He once went for a bath and placed his clothes on a stone, and the stone moved. I can see it. Can you? I can see the whole hadith.
Yeah.
Can you show me the whole hadith? Because
I'm showing the whole hadith.
Now it's good. Okay, now it's good. Okay, so he once went for a bath and placed his clothes on a stone, moved on, and to a stone, and the stone moved on with his clothes. Okay, Moses ran after it. Oh, stone, my clothes. Oh, stone, my. Okay, it is funny. Okay, chill. Wait. Stone, my clothes. Had the chance to see the private parts of Moses, and I said, by Allah, Moses does not suffer from any ailment. The stone then stopped till Moses had been. And it took. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Listen.
Did Moses beat the stone after the stone stopped? Did he beat the stone?
Did he beat
the stone? Yes. Did he beat up the stone?
Allah, Moses did not suffer. My clothes, and Ben Israel had the chance to see the private parts of Moses. Okay. Yeah. But listen.
Don't butt me. Did Moses beat the stone six or seven times? Did he beat the stone 6 or 7 times after the stone stopped? Why he did that?
I think here is just how you say, the moral of the story is more important. What's the moral of the story?
The moral is don't steal. The moral is
that he was shy.
The moral. There's no moral. You are showing the penis of Moses to everybody in the street.
But he didn't want it to see them, so that's why he was shy.
My friend,
why
Allah want to make everybody see the penis of Moses?
Why Allah make it? I don't know why make it.
Each time, okay, this is how we end always. Anything I show you, it's embarrassing. You say to me, I don't know.
No, it's not embarrassing. Okay, it was funny. It was funny. It was funny. But I think here is the moral of the story more important than just the text, because this is a text from 1,400 years.
Are you saying to me? Okay, 100, 2,000, 3,000 years ago, it is not okay to run in the street and your penis is coming out, and it's not okay now unless you are a hippie. So I'm asking you, where is the moral? Allah want to prove that his penis is good. So he ordered this. Did the stone did that by herself, or this is the command of Allah?
Say it again? Did the stone?
Did the stone does that act by itself, or this is the command of Allah?
No. Of course, it was done by itself. A stone can do.
So who's behind? Who's behind this stone moving?
Well, I think. Who is behind? You are asking stupid questions. Sorry.
So
who is behind?
Who is behind this stone? You ask you, is the stone working by itself?
No,
you said, no.
Let me say this. Let's say like that. I think Allah allowed that to happen.
Is what?
Allah allowed that to happen.
Oh, it's allowed. So the stone was a stone before that. She's not allowed to move.
Maybe his believers were always laughing or thinking that he has a small penis, and maybe that was something
so now Allah he was thinking. Allah was watching Moses. Okay, I will go with you. Allah was watching Moses until he do his his shower from time to time, and then when Moses he put his clothing in the stone, Allah he made the stone run with the clothes, so Moses will chase the stone. But did you see there's something stupid here? How comes Moses he was not surprised that the stone is running?
He was running after.
No, he did not say, what the heck? Stone is running? No, he ran after the stone and says, stop, stone.
No, it's not like running.
Stone. No, hold on. Read. Moses ran after saying, oh, stone, oh, my clothes, oh, stone, oh, my clothes. So he did not even notice something strange happening.
I think it rolled or something. It's
how
not like
my friend, how is going to roll if the clothes in the top of it, if it rolled, the clothes will fail. Listen, focus with me, Abdul. Come on, focus. So listen, he did not. If I am for the first time ever, I see a stone in my backyard is moving, I will go crazy. Like, what the heck?
I don't
the stone
think
is moving.
So
Moses, he did not even get surprised.
So how can you imagine this? It's moving. It's moving as a stone, like moving the stone had feet or what?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, you tell me. This is a question for you.
This is your prophet who said that the story, and you are the one who can understand it better than me. Because Allah guide you. You see, my friend, you are guided. You are guided by Allah.
I'm just asking you.
You are guided
nobody
by
says
Allah.
I'm guided by Allah.
Yes, you are guided by Allah. I am misguided by Allah. So I'm asking the one who is guided by Allah. Can you please explain to me?
I didn't say I'm guided. I'm not guided.
It's not up to the Quran says that. The Quran says.
Can you answer me just one question? How do you understand?
Allah, He guide the Muslims. Don't fabricate. So are you against Allah now? So Allah, He guided
don't change
you.
the topic. Don't change the topic.
I'm not changing the topic. So
listen,
here we see.
I'm just asking you one little question.
Even stones
how do you understand as a misguided?
Even stones
as a misguided guy. How do you
even
understand
stones are involving with the sex of Allah.
Answer my question, please. Just that. How do you imagine to walk a stone? When you read this, how do you imagine?
Okay. As long you ask me, so don't cry now for me explaining. Can I explain?
Yeah, please.
All right. So here we go. I'm going to draw in the screen. As you know, I don't know if you know that I am an artist by birth. You know.
So just tell me by your words.
Okay, I'm going to draw it for you. No. So this is the stone, this is the rock. This is the rock. Okay? And this is Moses. Moses, he put his clothes in the top of the rock.
Okay.
And he was, it was Valentine's Day, so he was wearing red clothing.
Mm-hmm.
He put them here. This is his head. This is his whatever things here in the top of the stone. Moses, he jumped into the water to take a shower.
Okay.
Which something we Middle Eastern we make like once a year. So now Moses is in the water, and the water is here around him, and he is washing himself. Suddenly, the stone start moving. I am assuming, as long as you are the one asking me how the stone is moving, I am assuming that the stone, that Allah, He made legs for the stone.
Okay, are you done? I understand.
No, I'm not, because the art will continue, my friend. It's an art. You can't stop me now. I'm inspired now.
Okay, sure.
The stone, obviously, in order to run in direction, which is the opposite direction of Moses, she have to have eyes. So the stone must have eyes in order to see that she is going in the right direction, so she can see, she can go to where the Jews are, they are gathering. So the stone, she have eyes, and now the stone, she is running, and Moses running after it, and he keeps saying, "Oh stone, oh my clothes, oh stone, oh my clothes, oh stone, oh my clothes." Until he arrived, the stone arrived. The stone is running now, the stone keep running, and then he arrived, and there's the Jews are all over Moses now. We will take the water from around Moses, and now there's a lot of Jews around. And Moses, because he was so like into getting his stuff, he didn't want people to steal your stuff. So Moses, he kept running, and then suddenly he found himself in front of his people. And there's a lot of people around, a lot of people. And then when he is there, and then this is the penis of Moses, sorry guys. Then everybody from the Jews around Moses, they were looking at the penis of Moses, this is a Jew here, and this is a Jew here. And their eyes is hitting to the penis of Moses, All of them, when they saw the penis of Moses, they said, "Wow, wow, he must be prophet of Allah."
So what? What's the problem?
Okay, my friend, there's no problem for this guy. It doesn't matter what the stupidity is.
So what's the problem?
So my friend, the problem is you are being hypocrite. You are the one who was laughing. You are the one who was laughing at the story when I told you.
Yes, I was always laughing.
Okay. Yeah. So is the story now coming from a smart prophet or a stupid prophet?
Okay, so you tell me, you give me your answer. Thank you. Listen, but while you told me
what is the answer? I'm asking you. Is this a story coming from a smart prophet or a stupid prophet?
What if this was the truth?
Okay.
What if
still I'm asking the question. Still I'm asking the question. Is this a story coming from a smart prophet?
The truth?
My friend, this is not the question. I'm asking you. Why you give me a different answer? Either you say he's a smart and this is a smart story, or you say this is a stupid story.
Stupid story, smart story. I think you're asking the wrong question.
No, it's my question. You don't tell me what my question. No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Is the story here is a smart story? Is the story is a smart story or a stupid story? Please say smart.
I don't know.
Say smart if you want. Who cares? I mean, this is your business.
Yeah.
So is it stupid or smart?
I don't know.
You are, you know what? I'm going to change your name in Skype, and I will call you. I don't know.
Yeah. Socrates said, "I don't know," when he doesn't know. I think smart people say, but
no, my friend, hypocrite people who try to avoid the question, they say, "I don't know." My friend, if you go to take an exam in any school and you keep saying, "I do not know," you'll get 0, and people will hang up on you. I don't know. That is not an answer. You are just being hypocrite. You are trying to avoid to say the truth that your prophet is mentally ill. This guy, he hears Jewish stories. The Jews, they tell them to their kids. Muhammad, he take it and he use it for granted as a true story. He's a copy-paste person. Why you are calling me back?
I thought
my friend,
I lost you.
My friend, you are a person who keeps saying, "I don't know."
So what do you want? What do you want?
So what
me
we will
to,
talk
to
about?
say?
If you everything I say to you, you do not know, even such a a silly topic, you could not answer me. Is this a smart prophet telling
No,
this
but
story?
this you are interpreting with the feet,
I am
man.
not.
It's
I'm
just
not.
like,
We did
listen,
read,
in my
we did read the story.
language,
We did read the story together. We did read the story
yes.
together. Okay, and you did read it yourself too. So I'm asking you, based on the story you did read with me, and you are the one who is a Muslim, I'm not. Is this a smart story or a stupid story?
Yeah.
What? What? Yeah.
It's not smart. It's
Okay.
not smart.
So
It's not, or it's not
it is
the smartest.
so it is a stupid story.
It's a funny story.
No, this is not a question.
Okay, if you want to, what do you want to? Okay, you want for me to hear the stupid story to say that it's stupid?
No,
okay,
I want,
then
because either you say it's you say it's silly. So I did not ask you if it is silly or not. I'm asking, is it stupid or not?
The world is not black and white, just black and white. It has also all the
My
colors.
friend,
You just want to hear sometimes just black and white.
When you say it's a silly story, are you saying it's a stupid story?
Okay, if you want to say hear from me stupid story, then I say
I'm asking you what you meant.
Are you happy with that?
It's not me what I want you to say. I'm asking you what you meant.
What I realized from this is just like
when you said it is silly. Did you mean it's stupid?
Okay, I'll answer. When you answer this, when you interpret this, it was stupid.
Okay.
But I think it didn't meant that like the stone went away like I think it was just rolling or something.
Oh.
And not went away like, because in my language also we say like the stone went away, but it doesn't mean that the stone has feet to go away. You know what I mean?
So it's your prophet who said that in his language. I am an Arab, I speak the language. It is you Muslim who translated the language.
Okay, how is it in Arabic?
It's the same.
What's the word?
It's the same. It says that the stone run.
And do you say when a stone run? Do you say in Arabic it runs?
Yeah.
Even without feet. So what's the problem?
Okay, hold on. Let me show you. Give me a second. I will go to the hadith.
It rolls. It runs.
I will go to the. Hold on. I will go to the hadith. I will go to the hadith in Arabic. ففر الحجر بثوبه. فر he run away. Run away. Yeah. That did not move. Run away is even more horrible.
Yeah. Okay. We got. Let's close this topic. I just have one question.
No. So is this a stupid story or a smart story?
Okay, I'll leave it by that. It's a stupid story. So
okay. So are you saying your prophet is stupid then?
No, I'm not saying.
So what do you mean?
Listen.
What do you mean when you say that this is a stupid story mentioned by your smart prophet?
Dude, don't try to rape me, man.
Here we go. He will accuse me of rape now. I'm asking you. You are the one who said this is a stupid story. So are you saying to me this is a stupid story said by a smart prophet or a stupid prophet?
Smart prophet.
So how the smart prophet he says stupid story?
Because it's the truth, maybe. And life is not always smart, and life is not always.
So you're a prophet because he is smart. He says stupid stories.
No, he just was talking about this a silly story, a funny moment, maybe. Or
what funny moment, my friend? You are the one. It's a funny moment that a stone is stealing a clothing and running with it, right?
Okay, cool. Listen, what do you say about the things that the prophet?
So Muhammad, when he said, when
did miracles, you know, that hadith when the prophet was in Sahara with a lot of Sahabis, and this is mutawatir. I don't know which hadith this is, but there is probably you know this story where they had no water, nothing, and then water, a lot of water came from hands of Muhammad. What do you say about this? If he was alive.
Obviously, there's a story written long after Muhammad, and they are a lie because if this is true, that means the Quran is corrupt. The Quran keeps saying, and even the end of Muhammad's life, keeps saying that Muhammad have 0 miracles. So which one you believe?
Where does it say that he has 0 miracles?
So now you are trying to avoid.
He split the moon.
You are trying to avoid.
We will go there. It's just a silly topic right now. Okay,
we will go there. We will go again.
We've been talking like
can we, before I show you the reference that this must be a stupid lie from the same stupid person who wrote those stories, can we confirm that your prophet when he said a stupid story, he was stupid.
He's not. He was not stupid. You got my answer. I don't know why you
How
keep
he can
asking
be?
still-
How
still
he can
this.
be not a stupid when he made a stupid story?
Dude, he was talking about Musa, about
No problem.
what happened with him.
You are the one who said the story is stupid. So how he can be smart when his story is stupid?
I just say it because of you, because I just wanted to close this topic because it's getting
So
silly
you are
right
being
now.
a hypocrite, insulting your prophet. You say things you don't mean.
Okay, astaghfirullah. Now I'm forgiven. So let's move on.
So we Muslims, we insult Allah, we insult Muhammad, we call him, his story is stupid, and now we say astaghfirullah, it's over.
Yeah, of course. I say astaghfirullah. I don't go to the church to the Father and ask a human being to forgive me. I ask Allah
There's
directly.
nowhere in Christianity it says we ask a human being to forgive me. This is a lie.
It's not right. Roman Catholics do this.
No, this is not true. You confess to the priest. The Bible says, confess your sin
Father,
in front.
forgive
Shut
me,
up.
you say.
The Bible
Yeah.
says, confess
No,
your
don't say
sin.
shut up.
Confess
Say
your
respect.
sin in the
Say
front of your
respect.
brothers. Confess your sin in the front of your brothers, and then they ask the Lord, and you ask the Lord to forgive your sin. It's not He is the one forgiving sin. Only God forgives sin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
As long.
Okay.
No, don't tell me whatever. Let me ask you then. You are the one who mentioned this. Can Allah forgive sin?
Yes, He can.
What if I prove you wrong?
No, you can prove me wrong.
Do you
or
want
right.
to challenge me?
He can. What challenge? Challenge what?
Allah cannot forgive sin.
Okay, I'm asking you, can God forgive sin?
Jesus, He said, "Go and your sin is forgiven." I can
Who
show
says
you.
that Jesus is God?
I can show you.
me in the
I can
Bible
show you
where-
tons
show
of
me in the
verses.
Bible
Now
where
listen.
Jesus says, I'm God.
Why God? He is praying to different God, asking him to forgive the sin of Muhammad.
Show me in the Bible and I will become Christian. I challenge you right
Show
now.
you
Show
what?
me in the Bible where Jesus said, I am God, praise me.
No problem. I can show you that after we finish this one.
Show me that.
No
like I
problem.
said,
Here we go.
nowhere.
This is your Quran saying that Allah
No,
He is
Quran.
asking.
Show me the Bible.
Allah, He is saying, may Allah forgive your sin. Allah asking who?
What?
Allah
No. Let's
asking.
say by Jesus now.
Allah saying.
Don't
Allah
manipulate
saying.
me.
Allah
Listen
saying.
up. Show me.
Allah saying. When Jesus He forgives sin, He is saying, "I am God," and I can show you ton of verses. Here we go. You are asking me.
Where is in the Bible? I challenge you right now in front of all the followers.
In front of
Where
everybody.
does it say in the Bible that
Here we go.
Jesus said, I
This is
am God,
Jesus.
praise
This
me,
is Jesus.
and I believe
This is Jesus, chapter 8, and you are the one who made the challenge. Chapter 8, verse number 18, it says, Jesus says, "I am the living God."
Show it to me. In the Bible.
In the Bible.
Which chapter?
Chapter 8, verse number 18. In John. It's on the screen.
No, I will take my Bible now.
What is your Bible? You have a Bible
chapter-
now?
Yes.
Chapter he have
8.
his own Bible. I don't have a Quran.
Oh, I have the Quran also.
Okay.
Chapter 8.
Verse number 18.
Verse number 18. Suffering, affliction, glory. Consider this one. Romans. What is this? Wait a minute.
But don't waste my time. You asked me for the verse. Read it. I am. Jesus says, "I am the living God." Each time Jesus, in some translation, they say "I am," but he is saying it is the same what God he says to Moses. So this is the Aramaic.
You're doing now your own tafsir, right?
This is not tafsir. This is not tafsir. This is the Bible.
You are testifying about yourself. Wait. I am the living God.
Now, is your God a living God or is a dead God?
And in your written law is written, the testimony of two men is true. I am the living God. I who testify about myself. Is God talking or Jesus talking?
This is Jesus. This is God talking. This is Jesus.
Yeah, of course it's Jesus talking, but Muhammad was also talking, but he said that
this is Jesus talking. This is Jesus talking. He says, "I am the living God."
Jesus talked.
He said, "The testimony of two men is true. I am the living God. I who testify about myself, and my Father who sent me has testified about me." Now I'm asking you, is your God the living God?
About me. Okay. Listen up. I'm catching you. I'm asking you.
So then now we go. Allah, He is asking Allah to forgive His sin, the sin of Muhammad. Which Allah is asking? Other Allah.
Forget about Muhammad now.
No, we don't forget about Muhammad. Muhammad is my friend. Muhammad is my topic, and he is
I challenge you about Jesus.
And Muhammad is my comedy. You are the one who asked me. I challenge you to show me a verse. I showed you. We can show you tons of verses. Don't waste my time. Allah is saying that Allah may forgive the faults. That they are lying here saying faults. The Quran in Arabic it says dhanbuka, which means sin. So when Allah is asking the forgiveness of the sin of Muhammad, who is Allah asking the request to? Supplication.
I was reading the Bible, not the
chapter 48, the verse in the front of your eyes. Chapter 48, verse number 2.
Okay, listen. If Jesus was God, really,
my friend, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. If Jesus is God, if Jesus is not.
Why didn't know Moses
my friend, you are just wasting my time. Take care. Bye-bye. You see, I don't like people who play games and they avoid. Either you speak to me as an adult or you are a kid. You asked me to show you, I showed you. Anything I say, I showed you. And what you do, you say to me, I do not know. I'm simply wasting my time. But thank you for the comedy. All what you got from you, that your prophet, he tells stupid stories. And then you said that he is a smart prophet. I never heard of a smart person tell stupid stories, unless he is stupid. Secondly, when a person he tells a story, it's stupid. You have to admit that those who accept the story to be a story of God, they must be stupid too. So what you are saying to me, that the stupid God sent a stupid prophet, and he sent them to stupid people. And actually the Quran confirmed that. The Quran confirmed that the Christians are called people of the book, which means they are knowledgeable. Always the Quran calls us Ahlul Kitab. And the Quran called the Muslims Al-Ummiyin or Al-Ummiyun, which means the ignorant. Why they are called the ignorant? Because they have no knowledge of the books. Who is the Christians? The Christians are people of the book. Who are the Muslims? Are the ignorant. Who said that? Muhammad and his God Allah. Chapter 3, verse number 20. The people of the book and the illiterate people. Who are the people of the book? Ask any Muslim. They will say to you, the Christians, the Jews. Who are they, the illiterate? The Muslims. And the Quran confirmed that Muhammad is one of the illiterate. Read and laugh. So what happened? We have a stupid prophet sent by a stupid God to stupid people. Illiterate God, he sent a stone in the Kaaba, sent the prophet, his illiterate prophet, to the illiterate people. And as long as you confirm to me that Muhammad's story is stupid. Here we have another idiot. Free Palestine. My friend, obviously Allah is not listening. Why he don't free Palestine? Secondly, you idiot, as long you are asking free Palestine, free it from who? From Allah? Isn't it your God Allah, he ordered the Jews to take Palestine? Again, Allah is being stupid. Allah, he never thought that this land will become the land of the Jews. So he said that I am ordering you, Moses, to go and kill every Palestinian. And when the Jews refused to kill the Palestinian, Allah, he cursed them and he made them lose their way for 40 years. Here we go, the story in front of you. It's in the front of your eyes. I forgot, you are illiterate and blind too. So free Palestine, it doesn't work. Now, the gentleman who called me, the ex-Muslim from Saudi Arabia, I could not find your name, my friend. I was talking to this person, and at the same time I was searching for your name. I did not find your name blocked here anywhere. So maybe one of the admins blocked you from his side, so he will not see you, and that's why you cannot maybe text. So I advise you, my friend, just to change, make a new account, in YouTube. I'm not sure why. I searched all over. I don't see your name in the blacklist. All right. You know, going back to the story, because our friend here, he asked us to show the story about Suleiman and how they discovered that, you know, he is not the true Suleiman. I will try to find. Actually, he said he speaks Arabic. Hold on, let me, because I did not post for him the reference. Let's see. I will post this link for you, my friend, the one from Saudi Arabia. There's many interpretation. You can choose whatever you want for the verses. Same time, we can open English, the English story. Give me a second. And here you see that Muhammad's stories is proving to us that he is not only a false prophet, he is the most stupid false prophet. All right, let me post this link for you. And this is in English, so we do not need Arabic. We do not need to use Google translation. Let us put it for you in the screen. An account of Suleiman. Suleiman is just to say, you know, in Arabic way you say Suleiman instead of Solomon. So just take a note. And this is the link. You can open it from your side for the story. You will see how Suleiman, he took the ring of the wife of, sorry, the shaitan. He took the ring of Suleiman, and when he was in the bathroom. This is why from now on I advise you, never leave your ring with your wife when you go to the bathroom. Take it with you. The story is very funny, and Suleiman ring had following inscription: "Purified is the Lord, who is controlled, who has control of the jinn in this world." So Suleiman, when he wear this ring, he controlled everything. In other reliable tradition narrated from etc., that Suleiman, okay, let's see. Where is the story? I just searched for the word ring in English. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. And then after Shaitan, he took the ring and etc. Then Shaitan, he took the place of Suleiman. He became the king because he looked like him and he had the ring. So he got the ring of the Lord. You know the movie, the ring of the Lord. And then when the wives of Muhammad, wives of Suleiman, sorry, they discovered that this is person, he is so good in bed. And they report that to the elders, you know. Shaitan, he ran away, and then he threw the ring in the ocean. When he threw the ring in the ocean, a fish swallowed the ring, which is very normal to happen. I mean, come on, all of us, we open fish. I opened a sardine the other day, and I found a ring inside it. And actually, I have it now. I can show it to you, maybe next 100 years. So, the Shaitan, he threw the ring. After they discovered that he is so good in sex and he ran away, Suleiman, he started working as a putter. He carries stuff for people from the market. So one of them, he bought some fish. And actually here it says he's a fisherman. So he said to him, shall I help you in this? In return, I get to fish. Suleiman is talking. The man agreed, so Suleiman helped him in catching the fish. So the story here is to catch the fish, not to carry. This different story says to carry the fish. The fisherman gave him 2 fish as a wages. Suleiman thanks Allah. When he cut open the fish, he found a ring in his stomach. I'm so glad it is in the stomach, not in the throat of the fish, because I was worried about how the fish is going to breathe. Imagine you have a ring in your throat. So he opened the fish belly and he found the ring. He kept it aside and thanked Allah. He cleaned the fish and brought it home. The wife became very happy. This is a different wife now. Because after he became poor, he married a wife from, you know, the public, from the street. I mean, this is a true story. The guy, all of us, we witnessed that he was laughing, wasn't he? He was laughing so hard. He thought we are not going to show him the reference. He thought I'm just making things up. And Suleiman, he married from a genie. A genie woman. She is half genie, half a human. And he had many wives. By the way, I have a ring. I have the ring of Solomon because we are connected, and I can control all of you. That's why you go in the Quran, you will find that the Quran saying that Allah, he gave Suleiman an army of a chicken, army of genie, army of a human. If you make cartoon, cannot come better. You cannot make a cartoon better than this. Here it says, and Suleiman, he gathered his army. Before Suleiman, there was gathered his host. Okay, who is the host, the army from? The army is contained genie and a human and birds. But do you want more? And then you see a bunch of Abdul making videos about the scientific Quran. The amazing discovery of the Quran. And then we check them out one by one and we see that they are just a joke. And how Muslims, they answer anything is embarrassing for Muhammad, they say, I don't know. You see how easy it is? I don't know. That's it, it's finished. You will notice when I talk to Muslims, I'm not like the rest. The rest, they will let it go. A Muslim, he said, no, you have to force him to answer. So why we are wasting our time then? We want an answer. We made him agree that this story is stupid. And you ask yourself, who is going to tell a stupid story unless he is a stupid prophet coming from a stupid God? Makes sense. The one who chose a stupid, this is the wise, and not only that, Muhammad was so stupid to the point Allah, he needed to make a surgery to install a dish of shish kebab inside his body. Have you ever heard of God? He is fixing his prophet's stupidity by a surgery, and he sent down 2 dishes. One of them is dish of faith and the other one is dish of wisdom. This guy is listening now. He will be laughing. Ha, 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 ha. Then after we show him the story, he will say, yeah, it's okay. It's a problem. What's the problem? What's the problem? Do you see any problem? So what? Allah, he sent 2 dishes. It's normal. Ali saying, why tafsir is not consistent? Well, my friend, the Muslims, they are struggling with the lies of Muhammad. Muhammad told us about the same story, many lies, and that made them more confused. And the funny is, the Quran says that Allah, He made the Quran clear. Here we see Allah sending two angels, and they open the inside of Muhammad. It's like a trunk, you know, you open his belly, and they open from here to here, which means from his throat to his balls, if you have any. And then they brought and they wash everything inside his body. And people, they laugh at the way I say the word abandonment. And they wash it with Zamzam. Who washed it? Jibreel. He took all the material out, all the material, brother. Jibreel cut open from here to here. And he washed everything from here to here. He took the stomach, he took the anything. He washed him with Zamzam, and then a bowl full of belief. Hold on, we jumped a tray. And then a golden tray, for sure it have to be golden. Are you kidding me? The Prophet, Allah will send him a dish of faith and a dish of knowledge and wisdom in a tray made of plastic? No way. It was made of gold. So then a golden tray contained a gold bowl full of belief and wisdom was brought, and then Jibreel stuffed his chest and his throat blood vessel with it. So now Allah is fixing Muhammad. Here we see a Muslim saying, why you are lying, you coward? Hey, Abdul, Mr. Repent to Allah, and Allah, He repent to who? You are saying to me why I am lying. I'm showing the reference. Prove you wrong. Why you don't call me repent to Allah? Do you dare? Repent to Allah. Repent to Allah. The stone. What repent to Allah? You are lying, you coward. Everything I said since we started until now is in the screen. Repent to Allah, okay? I swear by Allah. You remind me of a Muslim woman. She sent me a long email saying, so what, Christian Prince? So what if your voice is so sexy? I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Are you that female? You sound like her. I see a lot of hate there. But don't do what she do. Send me pictures with it. So who is a Muslim agree with this story? Allah is fixing his prophet. How stupid he was. How stupid Muhammad was, to the point he needed plastic surgery to install faith and wisdom. And then this is story told, the same story we are reading, after the surgery. But the story after surgery is more stupid than the story before the surgery. So the surgery was a failure. As you see, Muhammad is still stupid. The whole story is stupid. Muhammad told this story after the surgery. So now Muhammad is smart. But what I see, that Muhammad is really stupid. After the surgery, nothing changed. Even more stupid. What the word God in Arabic, which Christian and Jews use. First of all, Jews don't use Arabic. And if you are saying the word Allah, Jews don't use the word Allah. But Arab Christian, because they are under the occupation of the Muslim for 1400 years, they use the word Allah. Do you know that me hijab debated? This coward, he don't debate anyone. Those are not debate. That's why he avoid me. Christian Prince, did you say this? Did you say this? Hang up on him. How come he don't debate me the same as he debate them? Coward. Muta boy. The nipples boy. What's wrong with Muslim? They should thank CP. Oh, okay. No, I'm not waiting for the Muhammadan to thank me. But give me a reason for this anyone to believe in such a stupid religion. As you see, the guy was laughing, was dying from laughing. We were just telling him stories about his prophet. He was laughing. He could not believe that this story is going to be there. When we show it to him, he started doing duct tape. The second you showed him the reference that their prophet says so, they start ducking tape. Do we have any Muslim sheikh would like to call us beside the guy who said, I don't know? Anyone? Obviously, all of you, I don't know. If there is any of you Muhammadan, he know. And now I understand why the Quran call you illiterate. You and your prophet. Somebody, this Muhammadan saying, you know, I like the Muslim comments. They are trying to make me look bad. My friend, I'm not a prophet. You can say whatever you want. But I do not go after children who they are 6 years old. And you can talk to me for free and I'm not going to charge you. It's your prophet who don't speak to people unless they pay him first. You're a prophet, he becomes suddenly a shrink. You want to talk to Muhammad? There's two things you need to do. You need to suck his wife's boobs, and you have to give him money. Prove me wrong. Even Allah, he sent the verses, it's called breastfeeding for adult. Are you a supporter of a breastfeeding for adult, brother? If you are, I challenge you to make a video of your wife giving her boobs to the people in the bus. Because remember, they have to be strangers and they have to suck her boobs 10 different times. And the hadith confirmed that those verses was in the Quran. But sadly, the Jews, they send a goat. She worked for them, obviously. She's a Jewish goat. She ate the verses. Read it. The verse of stoning and breastfeeding adult 10 times was revealed. MashaAllah. I wish I was there at that time. I will never be hungry. I will never pay for food. This is God revealing 10 times adult breastfeeding for men? God? God. Hold on, somebody is calling. Go he hang up. I thought he is somebody I know. Look like I was wrong. Oh boy. Let's see. I don't know who is calling here. Let us see, hold on. This deep wisdom. Allah, brother. Let us call Zakir Naik. Taradan, taradan. Taradan, taradan. Taradan, taradan. Taradan, taradan. Taradan, taradan. Taradan, taradan. Assalamu alaikum. Christian Prince, please, for the sake of Allah, leave me alone. I told you 1,000,000 times, don't call me after middle of the night. First of all, I might be having sexual intercourse with my wife now. Secondly, this is sexual harassment. Number 3, I have no answer for you. Brother, but we have a question here about this verse in chapter 66, verse number 3. I mean, what the prophet, he told his wife a secret, and then the secret spread around, and the secret became very well known, and then Allah told him about it, and then Allah, he made him know